Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about. It's now official. Now the J-35 stealth fighter is officially introduced to the public as the main highlight on China's biggest air show that only happened once every 2 years, the Zhuhai Air Show at Zhuhai City in Guangdong Province. But the biggest news of the event was the official unveiling of a two version of the J-35 stealth fighter. First, the J-35 for carrier-based operation by the Chinese Navy on their aircraft carrier, and the second is the J-35A, as the second stealth fighter for the Chinese Air Force. This news is like a validation to us military news vloggers who followed and correctly reported its progress in the past few years. In fact, I myself made multiple news updates regarding the J-35's development. We did it without confirmation from the Chinese military. We solely gathered information based on photos circulating in Chinese social media and reports from the open source intelligence community. So here's the timeline on how we got here. In 2012, the first J-31 prototype was unveiled in public. It was the time when they were still competing against the J-20 to be China's first stealth fighter. But the J-31 lost to the Chengdu Corporation's J-20 program, and for many years we haven't heard any news about it. It was in 2021 when the new J-35 was first publicly seen, and it has a notably different design from the original J-31 that flew in 2012. Back then, the new design was speculated that Shenyang Corporation pitched the aircraft as the stealth fighter for the People's Liberation Army Navy's third aircraft carrier. The new J-35 was seen to have had a tailhook and catapult bar that's essential to every aircraft used on carrier-based operation. I also reported all progress about the J-35 in the past years, including the video where it was caught doing some kind of flight test near the airport with a mock aircraft carrier dimension drawn at the airport runway, confirming the aircraft is doing tests for aircraft carrier operation. And then later, photos of the mock J-35 was finally seen on the deck of an actual aircraft carrier. They're probably doing some test on the proper handling of the aircraft from storage underneath the ship, and moving them to ship's elevator and carry them to flight deck for operation. And then later it was also confirmed that J-35 finally did a takeoff and landing test on the Liaoning ski jump. Also later, the J-35 with the latest design was seen without a catapult bar and tailhook. It also had the livery of the People's Liberation Army Air Force, sending speculation that the J-35 new variant is designed for operation, whether it could be the second stealth fighter for the Chinese Air Force or it's a stealth fighter that's designed to be exported to different air forces from different countries. Later, Pakistan confirmed that they have a strong interest to purchase the aircraft. Now here we are. We can confirm that the J-35 is really the stealth fighter for China's 3 aircraft carrier. And not just that, it has also the J-35A variant, the variant that's intended to be used by Chinese Air Force, and this variant could also be exported to other friendly countries. The only shocker in the J-35 unveiling is the confirmation by Chinese state media CCTV that the J-35A is the second official stealth fighter of the Chinese Air Force, and that the J-35A variant has entered service in the People's Liberation Army Air Force. That was surprising because not many expected that, including myself, that it has already entered service in the Air Force. For now, here's the performance capability of the J-35. The original variant first flew with a Russian RD-93 engine used by the MiG-29, but later it flew using the WS-13E engine, the same engine used on the Pakistan JF-17 when they asked China to ditch the Russian engine. The WS-13 is much better than the RD-93 because it can produce 86 kilonewtons of thrust, much higher than the RD-93. But the latest J-35 now at the Zhuhai Air Show is flying using the WS-21 engine, an improvement further to WS-13. Each engine can produce 22,000 pounds of thrust. But J-35's best engine is still under development, and it's expected to be ready by 2026. The WS-19 engine to improve the aircraft even further. The J-35 also uses ASA radar, and it can also carry short to medium range missiles on its internal weapon bay. Obviously, the WS-19 would allow the J-35 to supercruise without using afterburner. This is basically a requirement for any stealth fighter who wants to go faster but without compromising stealth. It is estimated that WS-19 engine would propel the J-35 to a maximum speed of Mach 1.8 or Mach 2.2 or 2,200 kilometers per hour. And the aircraft would have a new operational range of 1,350 kilometers. The new engine would also improve the J-35's payload capacity to 8 tons, and it can carry 8 missiles in total, including internal weapon bay and missiles on its wings. More importantly, it would reduce the J-35's radar's cross-section to around 0.01 square meter. This is almost similar radar cross-section to the other Chinese stealth fighter, the J-20. It has 2 internal weapon bays. Each of the bays can store 2 missiles. Also, there are 3 hardpoints in each wing for externally mounted missiles for non-stealth operation. The J-31's primary armament include the PL-10 short-range missile, the PL-12 medium-range air-to-air missile, and 4 PL-21 missiles can also be fitted inside the J-31's internal weapons bay. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you want more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon.